I know I'm posting another video just like so soon. Hopefully now this should actually fix the problem that I'm having with the audio here. Anywho, I just wanted to talk about something really important, which is this new YouTube AI system. Basically, what they're doing with this new YouTube AI is they want to protect kids, they say. I don't believe that's true, but we'll get to that in a moment. Basically, what it does is it looks at stuff like what type of content are you watching, what type of content do you post, how recently was your account made. Yeah, I believe that should some of it pretty much. It looks like those things that runs to do an AI that tries to estimate if you're over the age of 18 or not, or like at least 18. But let's be real here, people. I don't think that's true for a single second here. I'm pretty sure they just want our personal information. They want people to submit their ID so they can have more power. Are they going to be selling this information or what? I don't know, and it's not my job to figure out. What I can say, however, is that I do not think this is at all fucking safe. It does not feel safe at all for them to have our IDs, because what happens is if your account has been wrongfully flagged as basically you have to present some personal information like face and or ID or credit card to verify that you're of age. That is very personal information that I don't think anybody should just have, you know. Nobody should just have that much information about you. Especially like things like your credit card and ID. Those are very serious things, you know. I personally do not believe they should have it. But hopefully YouTube will realize the error of their ways eventually. If you want to avoid this, first of all, you could just try either watching as a guest or going incognito, or if you don't want to do it, then try just binge watching a few documentaries. You don't even have to watch the beach just sleeping, or just have them do it running in the background while you're doing something else. Don't watch anything that, like, if it has the 4 kids on it, like, says try YouTube Kids on it, you can't download it, and comments are turned off. If all 3 are there, it's definitely one. But especially the try YouTube Kids thing, if that's there, is about almost definitely a 4 kids thing, and don't watch it. However, for things like, say, I don't know, iCarly, I believe other shows like Danger Force and Young Dylan, maybe, just to name a few random ones. Those ones, you can actually download them, comment on them, all that stuff. I don't believe those would say try YouTube Kids, because those are little kid shows, but there's a clear difference. But basically, they're saying they want to protect kids from inappropriate content. First of all, it's not exactly YouTube's job. Well, it is sort of their job it's not their main. It should not be their main focus. And doing it this way is aggressively, and honestly, I don't even think it's gonna be that effective. It's a big invasion of like personal privacy in general. I don't like it one bit. I don't want to have to show any sort of ID or my face or a credit card just so I can continue watching videos, bro. I've been like trying to be kind of careful because I've gotten like really big into Epic the Musical. I'm also into another fandom I'm not gonna mention for a little bit. But Epic the Musical is not really exactly kid friendly. But I'm still kind of worried they might flag me for watching that. Or like some reaction videos. I'm also doing like what I'm doing here. Posting stuff like this to persuade the algorithm. Very serious talks and stuff. Also, I don't think I've hardly sweared enough in these videos. Like this specifically. But this is just real fucking bad. It's real fucking bad. I'm not even gonna fucking lie. I just don't feel safe on this platform. If I can be banned at any time because I think that I'm not of age for the platform. And then I don't want to have to show ID or any other personal information. I don't feel safe with YouTube having really much of my personal information just for the reason of prove you're not a child. So going on to in other places as well. I'm not going to mention a specific one, but the UK has recently banned many adult websites. You have to show ID for that. But I will mention Steam, however. Steam has actually removed many games that have 18 plus content in them. It's just any kid into stuff that you wouldn't want your kid to see. It's not just sex, drugs, no. It could just be something like maybe it's a sensitive topic like child abuse. Which, yes, some games do include that, but it's usually not because they're abusing your child. It's usually because it's showing what it could be like. Every watched George Become Human, and when the main characters suffered it, and that could easily be taken off because it has some themes of child abuse in there, just abuse in general. But also just anything that would be considered like insensitive for children to see. And that's just because a few credit card companies said they didn't like it on there. This has just become a very big problem on the internet. The internet has came to a point where everything is now being overly censored. And I do not think I like it. I really fucking don't. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of talk about this a little bit. I'll post tomorrow. I'm gonna post like 2 videos. I want to try to keep posting like kind of constantly. Maybe at least like one of these type of videos a week. Also, like on any sort of Call of Duty videos, which I promised, you have to wait a little bit on that. It could take a little while because I have to get a new controller.